How do you feel about this season?
Our basketball season?
Yeah.
It was magical. It was fun. Not too many people thought we would do what we did this year. When we started the season, we lost a lot of players. We lost Kaylin Belantre-Prue, who was a two-time All-State basketball player. So not too many people thought we were going to do very well, losing her over the season. But we have a good group of senior class, a great senior class, and they stepped their game up, and it was a magical season. It was something where the girls really came together as a team. And when you play as a team, you're a lot stronger than you are as individuals. And I think that was more prevalent in this team, and that's why we were as successful as we were.
How did this year differ from the other seasons?
Mainly for that, I think the girls played as a team. They played for each other. They played. It's different when you look at chemistries of teams. You know, in our past teams, we usually had something that just wasn't right, and we were very successful. Don't get me wrong. We were in the Sweet 16 2 years in a row. We won about 90% of our games. We just didn't make it to the state tournament. And this year, I think, and maturity helped also. The girls grew up a little bit, one more year older, and became seniors, and that helped out a lot too.
What was your favorite thing about the season?
I think the Sweet 16 game, or the what they call the Sodak 16 game, at the end when we beat Miller, and we knew that finally that we were going to go to the state tournament. For me personally, it was like, as a head coach, you've been chasing that dream for years, and you've come so close so many times, and you failed each time, and finally realized that you made it that far. It was a special moment for myself, and then for the team, it was just phenomenal to share that with the kids. It was a magical moment that I think all the players on the team and everybody that was around the team will remember for the rest of their lives. It's something that we'll bond over. So that, not necessarily being at the state tournament, but knowing that you're going to the state tournament, was probably the most euphoria we've ever had in a long, long time around here. So it was fun.
What do upcoming players need to do to become a state level caliber player?
And all state level, yeah. I've had this now with Kelsey getting in the all state. That's 7 players in 12 years. We had all state players here at Todd County, and so we kind of know what it takes to get a kid there. They got to work hard in the off season. That's what it comes down to. Is they got to work on their game continually, 365 days a year. It's not you don't just become basketball season and I'm gonna play basketball and think you're gonna be good. You have to do it all the time, and you have to play games all the time. You have to work on your fundamentals all the time, and our all-state players do that. Raven Cournoyer became the South Dakota Class A Player of the Year because she works all the time. Everybody sees what happens, and all the awards she gets and what you see on the floor, but what they don't see is when she's in the gym by herself and she's shooting thousands of shots, or she's dribbling between cones, and she's doing the little things, weightlifting, those type of things. Nobody sees those things, but that's what makes an all-state player.
Do you have anything else to add?
It was just like we talked about, just a great season. It was probably the best season in any basketball team in Todd County history. If you look at where we finished and what we did this year, winning 23 games, I think a lot of people can argue a different team, but I think it's looking at being at Todd County my entire life and growing up here, I think it's the best team that Todd County's ever had. So it's just a great feeling. Those girls should feel good about what they did and what they accomplished, because it didn't happen overnight. It took them 4 seasons to get there, and they learned each year, and they matured, and they were able to get there. We were about 3 minutes away from possibly contending for a state championship, so that was a good thing for them. But it was just a great season.
What did you learn from this experience?
I learned that you can't really count anyone out, because no one expected us to win as many games as we did, and no one expected us to win LNI. We won LNI. No one expected us to get to state. We made it to state. And yeah.
Any words of wisdom for the upcoming players?
Just don't give up. It's gonna get hard, but you can't give up. A lot of hard work. Set goals for yourself. When you set goals, depending on how bad you want them, it really helps you achieve like success.